Unfortunately, your trial is to be in Paris, Count. I should have liked to have dealt with you personally. You'll go with him, Countess. We shall make do with your daughter.
No!
Take the girl to Calignac. The prisoners here to be executed have been found guilty of conspiring in a Federalist rebellion. Let their deaths be an example to you all. No one defies the revolution in Normandy and lives.
Lady Annette de Martignac.
People of Normandy, though I die today, I know you will grow sick of this bloody tyranny, of the small-minded, puffed-up little men who pretend to lead, yet plunge you into greater darkness.
Shut up.
You will welcome the wise king, who returns to rule a federation of France. God save you from my fate!
What are you playing at, you idiot? Raise the blade!
Release her! Release her! Release the girl! The spirit of liberty demands her to be spared. She implores you! She lives!
Let the girl go! Spare her! Release her! Yeah, let her go!
Silence! Silence, I said!
You defy the spirit of liberty at your own peril, citizen.
So you have supernatural communion with this spirit, do you, old man?
I see her as if she were flesh and blood, sir.
And what, pray, would liberty do if your head were on the block?
She will not sacrifice the just.
Then perhaps you would care to put your powers to the test. Bring him here. Who maintains this machine? Put him back!
Sorry, citizen. This is a nobleman's horse. Look at this twisted monstrosity. You Frenchies never were kind to horses.
Why didn't you save the others?
Can't save everyone. We need an army of thousands.
So why risk your life rescuing me? Do I make a fine trophy for you? My fellow prisoners were brave and principled Federalists. I was at least going to my death with honor. Your buccaneering whimsy shamed me. What will they think of me now as they go to the guillotine?
I apologize for saving your life, mademoiselle, but I fear you would have numbered amongst the lesser martyrs. She died for Franco-federalism is scarcely a stirring phrase.
Quickly! Get in the cart! Didier's men are not far behind. Change into these!
I take orders from no one, sir.
Nor do I. Get in! Headstrong girl, isn't she?
Delusions of grandeur.
Welcome back to Paris, Corporal Gaston. I've got myself a new helper since you were last here. Up! Look at the boy. Look at him, I said. Put the book away, boy. Show him what you can do. He's good. Uncanny good. Incredible memory for faces.
The Count and Countess de Martignac, Federalist traitors from Normandy.
Is he right? Welcome to Paris, citizen.
The Count and Countess de Martignac.
Have you any money?
I beg your pardon.
You may live well, or not so well. The choice is yours.
Everything we've had has been looted and desecrated by your fellow citizens.
Take them down. Separate cells.
No!
Marguerite!
Sir Percy. I have some bad news, sir.
Where's Marguerite?
The child, sir. It came early. The surgeon did everything he could. Milady saw the child, sir, before she died.
The rector's wife is here, sir. She wishes to know if you will name the little one before she takes her. And for how long do you want her to keep the child? My daughter is to marry a lawyer's clerk, sir. She's in sore need of a fine gown.
Leave Mrs. Tulloch.
Well, it is a shame to waste it.
You are going to snap out of this, aren't you, Percy? Marguerite was dear to us all, but damn it, she believed in life as a thing to be relished.
You're quite right, Your Highness. I've acquired a terrible leaning to sentimentality.
Enjoy yourself. Oh, Sir William, you got yourself a new manservant, have you? Your Highness, Sir Percy,
Khalid is not my servant, Your Highness. He's an apothecary. Saved my life when a cobra bit me.
Extraordinary.
He travelled back to Europe with me to study our own medicines.
What, does he speak English?
He would if he had a tongue.
Oh, bad luck. Tiger got it.
Do pardon the prince. He's led a very sheltered existence.
An apothecary, you say? Well, perhaps he has a potion that will lift Percy from this ennui of his.
How odd. Suddenly my feet are positively itching for the dance floor.
Lady Annette de Martignac.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
I think we may have met.
I don't think so. I'm sure I would have remembered you. Lady?
Annette de Martignac?
Martignac? Oh, of course. I heard about your escape from France. You were very fortunate. These are ugly times.
The same will happen here if this decadence continues.
May I say, what a delight it is to see such courage matched with such exquisite beauty. I hear you're a woman of high principle.
Perception of height depends on one's vantage point. Please excuse me.
Exile certainly hasn't cooled her spirits.
She could make an iceberg bubble.
Percy! Percy! Percy!
Lady de Martignac, allow me to introduce myself. Philippe Lispard, Junior Consul at the French Embassy.
A revolutionary at court. How very novel.
I do try to leave politics to daylight hours, if others permit me.
Oh, a pragmatic revolutionary. More novel still.
I apologize for presuming on your company.
Monsieur. I hear diplomats are excellent dancers. Experts at not treading on toes.
You are a spirited dancer, mademoiselle.
Oh, I have a passionate nature. Passion you might never have tasted had your fellow citizens had their way.
I do not approve of these current successes.
I'm not inviting you to be indiscreet, Monsieur Lispard.
And what are you inviting?
I do not give favors freely, sir. But the right man may earn them.
How so?
My parents, the Count and Countess de Martignac, are held prisoner in the concierge. Their trial is imminent.
Such things are not in my gift. They are notorious rebels.
They were good-hearted people, monsieur. Federalists and true democrats. After the revolution, they freely divested themselves of much of their lands and wealth. You have your government's ear. You are ambitious. If my parents were publicly to embrace the Republic, it would be powerful propaganda for Monsieur Robespierre.
Would such principled people embrace their enemies so readily?
To be reunited with their daughter, they would do almost anything.
I will see what I can do. Where might I contact you?
I have rooms in Lincoln's Inn. Who's there?
Just a fellow minding his business.
Who might that fellow be?
Sir Percival Blakeney, you are?
We already met in the ballroom.
Did we? These evenings often pass in rather a blur. One sees so many young things.
Your rudeness is certainly distinctive.
So is your guilelessness, mademoiselle.
I beg your pardon.
If you must trade your virtue for advantage, I would at least choose a more reliable partner than Monsieur Lispard.
I take criticism from no one. Especially not a pampered, indulgent Englishman.
Indulgence may be an English sport, Lady de Martignac, but your countrymen made it an art form.
Damn it, Percy. I didn't come halfway back round the globe to watch you wallow in self-pity. The League needs you, man. How many cries for help does it take? The Count de Martignac is one of the few men who could inspire real opposition to the revolution. If anyone's worth going back to France for, it's him.
Only another 3 hours until dinner.
Dinner? Is this what Marguerite would have expected of you? So, you are content for Lady Annette to prostitute herself to that upstart Lispard?
I am not the keeper of her virtue.
I trust you won't be as negligent of your own daughter.
I haven't got a daughter.
No, Percy. Your daughter has no father. Percy? Where are you going, Percy?
To London, to stop a girl making a fool of herself.
Mademoiselle de Martignac, I feared you won't come.
I am always true to my word, Philippe. Do you have any news for me?
Your parents are safe and well. I received a letter from Paris today. Some chocolates.
No, thank you. We have a bargain, do we not? I am willing to honor my pledge.
Mademoiselle, I am only junior consul. My discretion is somewhat limited. But if you could provide me with certain information, that discretion could be greatly enhanced.
I am no spy, Monsieur Lispard.
Citizen Didier, the prefect of Normandy, is convinced you were rescued by the Pimpernel. I believe you may know his identity. If I could run him to ground, it would increase my standing immeasurably.
You ask me to betray the man who saved my life?
I wish it were not so. But that is the price my superiors will demand.
This bargain is swinging too heavily in your favor. I am no fool, Philippe. You may have me or my information, not both.
What's the matter with you, man?
Much as your beauty consumes me, I will not take cruel liberties with your predicament.
Your ambition outdoes your desire.
No, mademoiselle. I swear I have as fallible a heart as any man. I would give the world for your affections. But to save your parents, the information it must be.
What will become of the Pimpernel if I do name him?
I cannot say. It is out of my hands.
But my parents.
I can do nothing without the Pimpernel's identity. With it, anything is possible. Even saving your dear parents from the guillotine.
His name is Sir William Weatherby.
Thank you.
Awfully sorry. Won't be a minute. Do carry on. I won't tell your husband.
And you will report to me tomorrow?
It will be done tonight.
Good.
Is your husband at home, Mum?
No.
So it was you who was just transacting business with the young Frenchman?
He's not here, I tell you!
I'd rather not leave your babe motherless. There's an assassin after your blood.
What?
You should lock your doors at night. Annette de Martignac told Lisba you were the Pimpernel. He paid the cutthroat tonight. I followed him there.
Why would she tell him a thing like that? She hardly knows me.
She clearly values your hide even less than her virtue.
Maybe she thinks I really am the Pimpernel.
You're over 50.
And as fit as a flea.
Visitors at this hour.
Percy, please. I've done something terrible.
Mademoiselle de Martignac! What in hell's name are you doing here?
I'm an ungrateful coward, sir. I told Monsieur Lispard you were the Pimpernel. He said it would help in the release of my parents. My conscience would not let me rest until I warned you.
How very kind.
I do not blame you if you take my life, sir. I deserve to die like a wretched...
Frog?
Just tell me this.
You're not actually proposing to shoot her, William.
Why did you tell Monsieur Lispard that I am the Pimpernel? Well?
Because... aren't you?
You just have to let them know who's master. Khalid?
Shall we take him to the jailhouse, or shall we shoot him now?
Allow me to deal with him. How much were you paid for this? How much?
5 guineas, sir.
I see from your calloused hand that you have another more honest trade.
Yes, I did, sir. I used to be a blacksmith, but I lost everything in a fire, sir.
Then take this diamond. Do not accept anything less than 200 guineas for it. Go back to your trade and bring up your babe to be a more decent man than you. Take the back stairs if you would.
Are you mad? He was going to kill me.
Then 3 lives have been saved tonight.
You're the Pimpernel, aren't you?
Whatever made you think that?
I'll have a maid make up a bed for you.
You're not the man I thought you were.
And who is that?
Just another self-regarding aristocrat. Thank you. Dear Sir Percy, in an effort to make some scrap of good come from my tainted existence, I have gone to Paris to do what I can for my parents at their trial.
I owe you my very being, sir. Please think no less of me if it is sacrificed. My legacy to you will be a death with the honor you have shown to me in life. When the Pimpernel rides again, my heart will ride with him. Yours affectionately, Annette de Martignac.
Sir William!
What in God's name?
Come on, you sluggard. There's work to be done. We're sailing to France.
France?
You know the place. The land that delights every organ bar the nose. You have to catch up with Annette.
Annette?
Oh, and Khalid wants to bring his snake.
Hasn't he had enough adventures already?
He's packed his bags. Maybe he's planning a grand tour.
Percy! I'm too old for this, Percy!
Please tell your mistress Monsieur Lespas is here to see her.
I cannot, sir. She is not here.
Where is she?
I cannot say, sir.
Please, I must speak with her. Annette! It's me, Philippe! Annette! Please, I must speak with you, I beg you. I'm sailing for France today to see clemency from Robespierre himself. I do it for you, Annette. Where is she?
France, sir.
Oh, my God. She'll be killed.
Come.
Warrants for tomorrow's executions. Citizen.
He says a girl meeting her description left on the Paris coach an hour ago. Damn! Let's get some horses. And who have we seen today, Berton? The King of Egypt?
No, citizens. 3 spice peddlers. One of them a Hindu. But they were looking for a girl who just caught the Paris stage. And I saw her this morning. And I spoke to Stefan at the docks. And he said she traveled on the packet ship from Dover.
Really?
Yeah. That's them.
Your papers, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh no, we're just traveling peddlers, sir. Recently returned from India selling spices.
So you have obtained customs documentation for your goods?
Is that something that we could do now, perhaps?
Too late, peddler. You're under arrest.
Everybody look at the boy. If you be so kind as to unveil yourself, mademoiselle. Look at the boy, the boy.
Lady Annette de Martignac. Fugitive.
Papers. From Lille, eh? It looks like you.
It cannot be. I'm just a seamstress.
What is the nature of your business in Paris?
Seamstress?
Ah.
If you want proof, you can come and visit me at my lodgings. I'll show you my work.
And where would they be?
Rue Latin, next to the church.
Yeah. Yes, I've heard of the place. Well, we'll sort this misunderstanding out later, shall we?
She's a fugitive, Sergeant Bibot.
You are mistaken this time, boy. Everybody back on the coach.
Get up! Up!
Jean-Claude!
Give me a hand with this thing! Good day, Jean-Claude. What brings you here, friends?
We're hoping you might smuggle us into Paris.
And the small matter of liberating the Count and Countess of Martignac from the concierge.
Concierge? Are you serious?
Right.
What in the devil's kitchen's that?
Eric's diving bell. 2 men can travel 6 fathoms down and go along under the water.
And kill themselves into the bargain.
Oh! Percy! What do you think of it? It's ingenious. It's ingenious!
Name?
Jean-Claude Biot. This is my son, Eric.
Nature of your business?
Bakers. We're delivering a new oven.
Boy,
They're not in my book, citizen.
on your way.
Wait.
A baker's oven, you say? You haven't seen 3 spice peddlers on the road, have you?
No, sir.
Damn splinter.
Very well. You may pass. What's the matter with you, man?
Is he dead?
You know, by the time the trial's over, Didier will have the head of every spice peddler from here to Marseille.
Just as long as we get to Annette before he does.
I read your letter, Citizen Lispar, but I failed to grasp what exactly it is you are requesting.
Annette de Martignac, the daughter of the Count and Countess, provided me with the identity of the Pimpernel, sir.
Citizen, please.
Of course, sir. Citizen Robespierre.
And?
The Pimpernel, Sir William Weatherby, is no more.
I see. So you took it upon yourself to judge and convict this man in the name of France, did you?
Yes, citizen. And I count it a great achievement. But in return for this, I believe that justice demands the Count and Countess be spared. I have Lady de Martignac's word that they and their Federalist supporters will make peace with the Republic. This would be to our great advantage, citizen.
One of the disadvantages of running a revolutionary government, Citizen Lispar, is having to rely on the inexperienced. Hot blood and passion may do well on the streets, but have little to recommend them to the matters of state.
But citizen,
Your romantic attachment to Annette de Martignac has not gone unnoticed by your superiors at the consulate. It seems your passions have quite upset your reason. The Count and Countess are flagrant traitors and will be publicly tried and executed, and I shall personally be conducting the prosecution. I suggest you return to England and study the recent works of Gibbon. Unlike Rome, this republic will not decline and fall. Dismissed.
It is charged against you both that you are Federalist supporters of the King, and that in the town of Caloignac in the province of Normandy, you did treasonously conspire to overthrow the Republic of France and orchestrated an armed rebellion in furtherance thereof. How do you plead?
We are guilty of nothing except defending our freedom.
Is that guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Citizen Robespierre.
You and your wife were arrested the day after a pitched battle near the town of Caloignac between Federalist traitors and a detachment of the Republican Guard led by Citizen Auguste Didier, prefect of Normandy. The insurrectionist militia were barracked on your private lands and their weapons were bought with your money.
All I remember, sir, is a bloodthirsty mob sweeping through Normandy, murdering whomsoever they chose, man, woman, or child. We were merely defending our villages against invasion.
How can the Guard who exist to protect our republic possibly invade it?
They defended nothing. They sought only blood, with an appetite that was never sated.
Well, answer me this, Count. To who do you owe your first loyalties? To the Republic or to your redundant king?
I have no quarrel with the people of France, only with the injustice carried out in their name. I believe in fairness and freedom, in a France where there is peace for all.
If you denounce the Republic's justice, you denounce the Republic itself. And as for peace, there can be no peace for the people's oppressors. Justice demands they be crushed, as you once crushed the people you now deride as a mob.
No, I denounce no man, only inhumanity.
And by what yardstick do you measure this inhumanity?
By the word of God, sir.
A churchman, too.
You see what you have created. Ruled by mob. You tear down everything. You build nothing. You sacrifice nobility. And you worship ignorance.
Spoken like a true aristocrat. Your king would be proud.
This is an outrage! This is an outrage! I'm part of this mob to my shame. This is not the justice I have fought for. Not all of us citizens see our redemption in a baptism of blood. These are good people! They don't deserve to die! Can't you see?
Annette. And who, pray, are you, citizeness?
His daughter, Annette de Martignac, fugitive.
I see. Then you shall remain a fugitive no longer. Arrest her. And I move that she be summarily tried along with her co-conspirators.
I think rescuing the damned from hell might be easier.
Go and make the preparations. It has to be tonight.
Citizen Robespierre, please reconsider, I beg of you. At least spare the life of Annette de Martignac. She's just a foolhardy girl.
She's a convicted traitor twice over. And you are rapidly heading in that direction yourself.
Does her exposure of the Pimpernel count for nothing?
Can you prove he is dead?
I swear it.
My instincts tell me that Mademoiselle de Martignac is far cleverer than you. And certainly more steadfast in her loyalties.
I wish only to serve the Republic.
Good. Because unless you take immediate steps to redeem yourself, you'll be joining her at the guillotine. You have until tomorrow dawn to extract from Mademoiselle de Martinac the names of all Federalists and their sympathizers known to her. Good day, citizen.
She's a woman of high principles. She won't talk to save me.
And it is your task to make her. I suppose if her information proves useful, I may be persuaded to commute her sentence to life imprisonment.
Philippe.
Citizen Robespierre has sent me. I entreated him to spare you, but for my pains, he has condemned me to die with you. But he will commute your sentence to imprisonment and spare my life on one condition. You must tell me the names of all the Federalists known to you and your family. You've brought this on yourself, Annette.
You betrayed me, Philippe. You had no intention of helping me or my parents.
I did everything I could, I swear. You must talk. You're nothing to him. Silence is death.
You think I care about death?
But what about me? Us? Despite every ounce of reason in my body, I love you, Annette.
Then you will respect my silence.
Have you no feeling for me?
Tomorrow I leave this life, Philippe. What I feel towards you is of little significance.
Damn your obstinacy. Damn you, Annette.
Come on! We took long enough to find them.
Six. I've got him! trespass with murderous intent is a serious offence, citizen. In England, they'd string you up at the crossroads, leave your carcass to the crows. But fortunately, we are men of compassion. Right we are. What have we here?
Scab within 2 or 3 days. Malaria, 1 to 2 hours. Boils. Or lunacy within 2 or 3 minutes. Or death by snake bite. It was virtually instantaneous.
Oh, maybe death is a little harsh for someone that has been such a good sport.
The madness isn't permanent. So personally, I'd plump for the scab.
Oh, maybe we should just put our friend to sleep. I'm sure he'd appreciate a rest after all his excitement. Apply the potion, Khalid. Sweet dreams.
Well, will you talk?
Even if I did, do you think Robespierre would spare you, Philippe? You have already proved yourself a traitor in his eyes by speaking for me.
I have his word.
Me, Philippe. We'll escape from here together. It's our only chance.
No.
Please. Philippe. Why sacrifice yourself to Robespierre? You can have me. We'll go to England together.
They have spies everywhere. They'll find us.
To America, then. We can start a new life. Away from all this.
I cannot. I cannot.
If you will not help yourself, then help me.
Yeah! A pox on the revolution! Damn that sewer rat Robespierre! God save Mary Antoinette! Go home! Release my queen, you peasant scum! Yeah! Yeah! Get up!
Hygiene never was this country's strong suit. Excuse me, sir. I'd use the back stairs if I were you. There's likely to be a little fuss my way. Do with the Constitution.
Who are you?
Friend, we need to move quickly.
Where's your wife?
Good evening, madame.
My dear. The Pimpernel has come for us.
Quickly.
What about Annette?
Later.
I'll not leave without her.
I see your reluctance to be rescued runs in the family.
You must trust him, my dear. It's our only hope.
Hurry! Take this. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
Bullseye.
Tie this around your middle.
I can't.
Did you expect a hot air balloon? Are you going to bail yourself count, or is this a wasted visit?
Never gonna make it.
They've obviously been feeding you in there. She'll live. There's no time.
It was found on the roof, citizen, after he jumped.
Good morning, Citizen Lispar. Do you have any Federalist names for me? Not one? Not even when your life depends on it? Then you shall join your reluctant lover at the guillotine.
No. Citizen, please. I have done nothing wrong.
Last night, the Count and Countess de Martinac escaped from here, aided by the Pimpernel. You swore to me he was dead. I do not forgive liars, Citizen Lispar. Drive on.
Don't let me go to my death without your forgiveness.
God will forgive you, Philippe. I cannot.
Mademoiselle, but definitely for the last time. The Pimpernel may have saved your parents, but not you.
Safe.
Goodbye, mademoiselle.
Deep breath.
Where am I? I thought we were dead.
Monsieur Pierre's diving bell. Patent pending. Brandy. Cozy, ain't it? Bottoms up. Oh.
Our heartfelt thanks, Sir Percy. I pray we will be able to return your hospitality once this madness is over.
I look forward to it.
And thank you, Sir William.
Well, the pleasure is all mine. I hope you find Khalid as agreeable a travelling companion as I have.
It's our privilege. His tonics have quite transformed us. I can't tell you how my appetite is restored.
Oh, good. Allow me, Countess.
Why don't you come with us to Spain, Percy? We can raise an army there. By next summer, we'll ride to Paris and throw Robespierre into the Seine.
I wish no offense, mademoiselle, but I prefer to continue in my own small way.
But the cause, Percy? How much more powerful we'd be together.
I fight for people, not causes.
Will I see you again? I will, Percy. I know it.